actually been reading the Bible lately.
Have ya?
Yeah.
What?
Can't you go from co-star to fucking...
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought you were going to say something else, something else. Yeah.
Bro, that's another thing we were getting in.
Oh, and we didn't get it on fucking film.
No.
Oh.
Me and my brother and
right.
Sarah, his missus, just talking about co-star and shit.
Are they on CoStar?
No, but I was sort of like, I was using the analogy of a belief's a belief, and there's a reason astrology is stuck around as long as it has. Like there has to be some sort of, and I tried to say the only thing that's ever made somewhat of logical sense, which was then fucking rebutted to me, and then I was like, oh, okay, that checks out as well, so it's all nonsense.
Yeah.
Was the moon has an effect on the tides, like high and low tides. Like so it's moving a body of water. If your body is made up of 70% water, then surely the moon...
There's some gravitational effect on your fucking...
Just some effect on a body of water.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
interesting, yeah.
And then when I heard that, I was like, fuck, well, scientifically that actually checks out. Like woo-woo.
Yeah.
It could probably check out.
Yeah,
and then they were both like, then why doesn't it fucking move your pool? Or like a bath or something like that.
Yeah, no, it is. It's all scale.
And I wasn't saying like it's fucking your pool can be tidal, but I'm just
yeah.
But
but it is all scale. So like if you take a zoomed out picture of like the Earth and they like enhance like the ocean when the moon's around it, you can see that it's literally like
pulling it.
Yeah, it's pulling it around the Earth, and that's what the tides actually are. And it's all just scale. Obviously, we're on a micro; it's the macro. But it's funny you talk about astrology and whatnot, because I didn't know what I used to think about it. I was like, I don't know. It all seems like a bit like
woo-woo.
Yeah, woo-woo. And there was like people you'd meet that are two different personalities, and people like, oh my God, that's so fucking Taurus, or that's so Sagittarius, whatever.
Yeah, they're not compatible.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh my God, that's so off your head.
But so off your lemon spread. But 3 things actually, right?
Here we go.
Here we go. He's been having dinner with Scotty Stevens and the chicken.
The anti-chicken league.
Yeah.
The ACL.
It's an election promise. Anti-chicken fucking campaign.
Address the situation.
I forgot.
Say something.
ASOP, speak politely, open the window.
Request a new driver. Provide feedback.
Oh, did that not? That didn't catch any audio. Fuck me.
Fuck it up.
Some of the best content we got on the Travel Down vlog was just fucking evaporated. ASOP.
I seen one the other day. I think it was on a fucking fire, like on like a fire alarm fucking thing. It was like race or whatever. It was like resuscitate or whatever that acronym was.
Bro, I went into Mum's office today and there was one. It was like, have you seen Tim Hook? And I was like, I said to Mum, I was like, who the fuck's Tim Hook? And she's like, oh, it's one of those acronym things. And then I like down in the fine print.
That's Jimmy Cook's brother.
Because it told Captain James Cook. It's got, so on the sign, it's got this massive big, have you seen Tim Hook? And I'm like, yeah, who the fuck?
As a fucking acronym?
Yeah, but and then down the, no, it's not the whole question.
Yeah, like, holy fuck. How many fucking steps do you need to do?
No, but it still was the name Tim Hook. That's like fucking...
8 steps.
7 steps.
That's still a lot.
And like, it was just this micro little thing on the poster. I couldn't even fucking read it, but I could see, have you seen Tim Hook? But back to astrology, 3 things. I really want to get this out. Back to Baltimore. There was a mentalist called Darren Brown. You probably have heard of him. Yeah. You would have seen his stuff. Like real good mentalist. Like basically was, he walked so Dr. Oz could run,
Yeah, right.
Very, very
good.
He
walked so cunts could remote view.
Yes, correct.
Wow.
And so he did this thing where he wrote got it was like a group of 12 people, was like, yup, give me just a trinket of yours and I will predict your fucking like
Brando's toe.
We're giving him the silver toe. God, that's an omen for this season, I feel. We've got to keep an eye out for the silver toe, toenail, big toe, something like that. Second toe. Anyway, he wrote this thing.
Silver toe gorilla.
He wrote this thing and was like, righto, give me a trinket. I'll write this description of you based on the trinket because I'm like mentalist. Gives it back to the 12 people and then they asked everyone to rank what he wrote about them, like on a scale of, I think it was a percentage scale. So like obviously 0%, nothing like me, 90% fucking extremely like me. And so like
what happened to 100%?
Yeah, well, like 100%, he knows you. He is you.
Yeah.
100% he is you.
You don't even know 100% of yourself.
No, you don't even know 100%. Right. You can't even get to 100% as a stranger knowing someone else. Yeah, 90%'s the cap. Okay. So he writes this thing, puts the trinket in, everyone gets it, they rank it, everyone's like, yup, 65, 75, 85, 95. There was one guy that said 15%. All the rest were above 50.
Yeah, right.
He wrote the same thing for everyone. So that was like, so it was like trying to say that like astrology, you only see what you want to see. In the thing, and you ignore the rest of it sort of thing.
Yeah.
Secondly,
so we're debunking astrology right now.
No, but then what I'm going to bring it back.
Yep.
But then also with the title thing, if you look at the metadata of like all hospitals on a full moon, the emergency and accident department like skyrockets.
Yeah, right.
So like that whole like it's a full moon, the crazies are out.
Cunts
like
going crazy.
Yeah.
Chris Brown go crazy.
Chris Brown
Saxophone
go crazy.
remix. Yeah.
So they're out there doing
Do a
that.
semi
So
to that.
it's like, well, what's the phenomenon that's happening there? If the astrology thing's bullshit, why then on the full moon does every emergency and accident?
Moon.
Look at the moon.
It's on the bleeding low level. Me and the boys at the Star Casino.
Actually, on that, so during the travel vlog down, me and him are fucking talking absolute rot. Obviously, Friday's in the back trying to film it and like trying to figure out what's a joke, what's real. And she's like an inception. She just doesn't know what's real, what's not. Anyway, we like put the camera down for a bit. She's driving, Steve's in the back, and we're talking about someone who won't be named. And Steve decides to like start doing Conor McGregor impressions. And we're talking about this person, and Steve's like, yeah, if I see her again, I'll fucking clatter her unconscious head off the canvas. No, I'll stomp on her unconscious head on the fucking canvas. And Friday like looks at me out of the side of my eyes, and I'm like, I'm looking at her, and this cunt's going on. I'm going, yeah, show me the red panties, baby. And she's looking at me like, what the fuck is this cunt on about?
Taking over the
like I'm just some sort of DV cunt.
Yeah, he says something else I can't remember.
I'm
and
like,
she's like,
stomp on her unconscious head.
so it clatters off the canvas. And Friday, literally, when he says the third one, she's like, okay, stop. And I was like, he's not being legit. This is an impression.
Yeah.
And she calmed down there, but she genuinely thought Steve was like saying this about
like
someone.
I'm about to go out and DV someone.
Yeah, like fully just fucking stomp their head
Yeah, but I
in.
picked up on that too, just by the way she was looking at you. I'm like,
she straightened up. Like, she got tense straight out. What the fuck's going on?
Fair enough. If I'm going to stomp on your unconscious.
And she didn't know the impression.
I'm behind you.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. You got a fucking absolute scat DJ in the back doing fucking random Irish impersonations out of nowhere. You're going, holy fuck, what's happening in the back of this car?
You think driving the white Lambo at 100 k's an hour is going to save you, brother?
But no, thirdly on the astrology, we did try and use it to our advantage and actually did. So we were looking for signs on the way down. We tried to film this, but obviously Brando sold us technical difficulties, which are common when Steve and I are around the gear and the camera equipment.
The camera equipment.
So we're watching the casino. We're talking about the casino. We're hyping ourselves to the casino. What are some signs? We're looking for signs, any signs. We get up CoStar. Friday had me download it. Like,
is that an astrology
It's like
app?
an astrology app. You like link up with your partner. You give them the fucking day and night and fucking all the rest of it. You were born, and it gives you like a daily thing. Hadn't checked it like since I downloaded it. Pull it up, and it like basically was like the first thing was just like a general saying for the day. It was like the fortune cookies. General saying for the day. It was like.
Hurt people, hurt people.
Yeah.
A little bits of a lot, still a lot.
Yeah, stats don't lie.
It was, stats don't lie, hope and faith. No, it was when faced with a decision, do not follow your initial resistance. So I'm saying to Steve, well, that means we bet big at the casino because like you're scared to bet big. So it's like saying, don't resist. just fucking lay back and let it happen, baby.
Just go with what your heart wanted to go.
Yeah. So then we go, there's a little subsection. So after the initial statement, there's like a do's for the day and a don'ts. And the do's were text her first.
Stay in or don't have a big night.
Stay in.
Yeah, stay in.
And there was something else I can't remember. And so I'm saying to Steve, I'm like, what the fuck's it telling us to stay in for? Like, this isn't good. Like, we're meant to be going
Stay
out.
in the casino all night.
well, that's how we ended up coming back to. Yeah. And then the do's, the don'ts were like risks. So saying don't take risks.
Yeah, it's a bit contradictory.
I know, and I'm going, what the fuck? Well, it wasn't obviously specific to the casino, but we were using it for the casino, and therefore, well, so how we ended up, we went, righto, our initial resistance is...
Like, follow the rules, do what, like, do...
Yeah, that's right. Well, it's saying do this, and it's saying do the do's. And then I'm going, well, it's saying... Don't do the do's, do the don'ts. Take risks, go out. Yeah. So we swapped it. It was a swapped it. Swap. It was like a slip, slap.
Yeah.
And then we ended up coming up pretty big at the casino, you and I.
I think we both walked out 1,300 up. And we were both home with you at 10:30 p.m., which is mind-boggling. Like, mind-boggling.
Yeah.
First night fever.
Yeah. Him not there to, like, take the reins.
Yeah. Like, you weren't even there. Like, you weren't even there going, come on, bro.
Come on, boys, let's go. We've got this professional thing tomorrow. Like, come on.
So, yeah, don't ever doubt the kid. I think that's what Co-Star said.
Yeah, that's what Steve's ended up saying. Don't doubt the kid.
But, yeah, if you're not caught up with what we're referring to, obviously, Big Caddy golf weekend in Goldie last week. Yeah. Wednesday, Thursday. It just feels like
a week ago, eh?
Yeah. Because
you just got back yesterday, right?
Yeah. So
we approached those boys last year. I got the Big Caddy Golf game for Christmas. I know you got a fair few things. Like, a few of the boys had sort of talked about it. We were getting some ads, and I just ended up.
I brought a couple for a few Secret Santa.
gifts. It was a great gift for Christmas. We ended up reaching out to them after, looking them up on Instagram and thought, like, we got similar brands. It was just when we'd filmed our little golf skit. And then we just sort of, got the chat going from there, and we decided.
Yeah, went to and fro with a couple dates, got on a call with one of the boys, Damo, D-Case, nickname. And, when we got talking, man, it's just funny. Just when you grow up regionally, there's always touch points in regions nearby. I went to school with this guy that you know, and
100%.
You're finding that connection.
The initial phone call after we started talking about the dates and like where we're going to play and just roughly what we wanted the video to be, like the golf video, I should say, not the pod. Damo's going, oh, bro, Steve Askin, does he run TRL like up in Mackay? Because I went to school in Mackay and he knows such and such who went to Brendan's. And just, anyway, once we got down there, just such a small world. Like, one of the lads we play was from Toowoomba, Damo's from Mackay, and it's just this weird regional town people. They all somehow know
each other.
Know a couple of people, then,
especially on the levels and whatnot. And it was funny when we first went into the pod, all getting to know one another and, talking and stuff. And that Steve was out stuffing his face with bagels, kissing babies in the fucking main office. We're talking, and one of the boys says, yeah, I know so-and-so that's mates with Askin. Yeah, they reckon he's a child prodigy. And me and Brandon just like cacked up laughing. And then I was like, yeah, well, we call him the best that never was. And then they fucking lost it, thought that was great. But it's just funny, like, people don't really change. Like child prodigy, best it never was.
That's it, brother.
A lot of strong ties there.
My reputation precedes me, boys. As he loves to say. I tried to tell you.
What was it? We didn't really get too far into it. What was the child prodigy, like the running?
No, they reckon...
Yeah, it
said all the
been.
Askins were fucking intelligent, which now makes like super sense with like...
I am. I've been telling you this from day one, brother.
I know. And you did a sports degree. I know, bro.
And I graduated with a 6.3 GPA. It's like basically impossible to get 7. Yeah. That means from day dot till the day you finish, you're getting HDs. Like, you're getting 7s across the board. That's the only way you can get a 7. Yeah. The only way you can even get close to a 7 is if you just like one of those classes you do, you just get like a distinction or something like that, or a credit. I was like one of 3 to graduate with like honors, got fast track into like a master's and shit. Then fucking went to the Met. Then went to the
sounds like he's reading his resume.
Einstein.
Then went to the Met, seen fucking Timmy Trumpet on top of fucking Chris Stafford's shoulders, and I was like, "What is this, cunt?" And then I was like, "Mum and Dad, I'm throwing it all away. I'm breaking out the cage.
I know you're locking in the cage."
I'm out of the cage. And I'm not going back.
I'm never going back.
Never going back.
Oh, stay tuned for the golf video.
For a bit of context if you want to.
Yeah.
Where was that yarn going?
Oh, no, I don't know. These cunts
you were saying, why were they calling him a child prodigy? But it was because they all thought he was smart, which he was, which we all don't think he is now. Because we know the Steve now.
But a child prodigy in the book sense doesn't usually, carry across town.
I think it was...
if you're a child prodigy like a footy player or runner or something, that goes...
I think it was more like, was a runner, sport, in a cage, 6.4 GPA. Like, there was a lot going for him, and they're like, this cunt's off his head. Yeah, right.
So he's a host on a podcast.
It doesn't go to his real job.
What went wrong?
I can't even afford shoes. I've got broken ribs. And a host of other problems, but we digress. I am a child prodigy. I still am a child prodigy.
In his mind.
Yeah. But anyway, it was a fucking mad sesh. Me and after the golf,
which you will see. There's a big clip coming.
We won't give too much away about the golf video. But look, let's just say we started hot. That's all we're going to say.
And then we left on the trot. That's what fucking happened.
But just catching up with the boys and they're fucking legends. And then it was just funny. DK knew 20 plus of like my really good mates, and he actually ended up coming back to the room. We go to the cast. Steve-O's fucking old snoozy vert fucking in the cab on the way there, which is standard. So that him and Friday didn't last very long there. But me and Case were there for, I reckon like over 5 hours, and we gambled for a total of, I reckon, 15 minutes. We went from the smokers to the bar to another place in the casino, which I'm not going to say, on repeat. Like,
it was a cycle.
Like a cycle, and just could not stop talking, could not stop yarning.
It's unlimited yarns.
Unlimited yarns, bro, to the point where he comes back to the room. We're sitting on the deck. Brando gets up at 3:30 to like fucking catch his Uber to Brizzy Airport. We're still unlimited yarns.
That's why I got hey boys, they're just out in the thing, just going,
bump, fucking trying to ring every cunt. Every cunt's telling us to fuck off, go to bed, rah. It's it's a Thursday, whatever.
I'll text you, I've got this cage ready to go for you. You've been a naughty
You're coming
boy.
back.
To the point where this bird, like, because you know how there was residential, like, right there across from our deck? 4:30 in the morning, we just hear this, shut up. Like, exactly like that.
I know you think that's the funniest part, but your response, like, cracked me up.
Yeah.
I spat my water out.
Yeah.
What was your response?
No, I was going, oh, fuck. Sorry, darling. Like, sorry for being too loud, darling. And then DK is going, who the fuck said that? And then
Who's that voice from the deep?
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know, bro. It's over there.
Was it like across the apartment across the, not in the same complex?
It was in the abyss, but we weren't playing music. All we were doing was sitting there talking, and it wasn't like we were going, fucking oath, brother.
Yeah.
It
was just general chat.
Sign us the big caddy, brother. We'll sign the contract.
We'll be the US correspondence.
Yeah. It wasn't like that. We were just sitting there having a general yarn.
Conversation.
And we could read the room. We could obviously know what fucking time of night morning it was.
I never woke up.
Exactly. We were right beside you. We never woke up once.
Exactly. And that's what we were thinking. We're going, holy fuck, either her aircon's broken and she doesn't have it doesn't have a ceiling fan. And then, so
she's against big aircon.
Yeah.
That's why she had the windows open.
Yeah, big ergon. And then fucking, she just lets out an almighty, shut up. And it was like,
That is awesome.
It wasn't like, shut the fuck up, like angry. It was
Shut up! Like she'd been hanging onto it.
Like spelt like SHUDDUUUP.
Yeah, like she'd been hanging on for it.
Yeah,
like one of those farts, you know, when you hang on for a while and it's like,
Yeah.
So it sounds like how we would try and describe on the podcast with them boys the Mrs. Caddy, what would she look like or sound like? That phrase sounds like it came from
100% they come from Mrs. Caddy.
Yeah. But anyway, and then Brando fucking went home because he had real world responsibilities. Steve-O on Friday went to Billie Eilish on the Friday.
Yeah, amazing.
How was that, Steve-O?
Yeah, she's definitely going to be like the next Taylor Swift. I think that, like, you know,
well, she already is on that level.
Bro. She's won every Grammy and all her number one.
And I think that, like, and she's only like 23.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
Like, she's got a long way to go yet. And I think of like real established, like real good artists, like, you know, the Arctic Monkeys or Eminem or, you know, any of these big names that, like, you know, our grandkids are going to...
Arctic Monkeys is a bit fucking...
Fuck off, no.
This cunt loves Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah, but like, Taylor Swift, Eminem, fucking Billie Eilish, Arctic Monkeys.
They're up there, you fucking
It's like, it's the fucking 4 fucking Power Rangers cunt.
All right. Tame Impala then. Is Tame Impala fucking mentioned?
Not in that realm, bro.
Yeah, but like the first 3 you said were all household names that our parents would go, yep, I know who they are.
Yeah.
Arctic Monkeys, they would probably think that's like a new pinger on the fucking market or something.
It's a new Pokemon. The Arctic Monkeys.
I'm going to see the Arctic Monkeys, Mum and Dad.
I got
you
a
still
holographic Arctic Monkey.
Oh, cunts, don't make me laugh.
It's the new fucking Pokemon game, Arctic Monkey. There's Pokemon Ruby, Pokemon Sapphire, and Pokemon Arctic Monkey. No, so, okay, take out the Arctic Monkeys, but I think she's going to definitely
Sounds like the new Jumanji.
take out the Arctic Monkey.
Jumanji movie.
He's got himself in stitches.
I know. The fucking ribs hurt.
Jumanji 3. Travel to the Arctic Monkeys.
Revenge of the Arctic Monkey.
Revenge of the Arctic Monkey, that's better. Warner Bros, sign us up. No, so, sorry, to my initial fucking point, you rude cunt.
Oh, my God.
I think that, like, our grandkids are going to be listening to it like we listen to the Beatles and Elvis and stuff like that. And then we can say...
There you go. You could have thrown one of them in, bro.
He's done a Bradbury.
Come back to it.
Last.
Yeah.
Everyone's stumbled
But I think
over
that, our grandkids will be like, oh, yeah. And you'll be like, oh, you listen to a bit of Billie Eilish.
Generational.
You listen to a bit of Billie Eilish because she's timeless.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, yeah. And like, oh, we actually saw her in Brisbane back in the day. And they'll be like, oh, my God. Like, she's genuinely one of those artists.
Yeah.
I found out why, though. I didn't know this. Her parents, musicians... didn't let her go to school, and the brother who makes the beats, Phineas.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, they were homeschooled to focus on music.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, fucking work,
There's
cunt.
like a cool doco. I think it might be on Netflix.
Yeah, it was like, was it made by like Apple TV or something?
That's what it takes to be great, brother.
Yeah, I know. And it's fucking worked out. Like,
and your kids will probably grow up to resent you and hate you, and it's like fucking rah. And you're probably getting all this outside pressure, but it's just like, cunt. It fucking works. That model works. Tiger Woods, exact
fucking
same.
Serena and Venus Williams.
Exact same, man. It's just like... Fucking when it doesn't work is like Yelena Dokic, who's like fucking
Your Bernard Tomics. Your Bernard Tomics.
Yeah, and she just grows up to like fucking files lawsuits against her dad.
I feel like they don't resent when they're like, you know, the best in class of their selected game. Oh, we all got the giggles tonight.
Oh, don't we ever?
What was in those cookies, cunt?
Subway spiked us, cunt.
And it's a fucking little cunt over
Send
there.
him the invoice.
So up there, bro, like with other artists you've seen at, say, Splendor and other sort of gigs, like, would you say like top 3 or?
Yeah, I would actually say that. And like, that's me not even going in as like a proper true fan.
And like you're a Tame Impala D rider.
Yeah, and Arctic Monkey D rider.
Confirmed that on the weekend by back-to-back nights. You put music on YouTube on the TV. The first song was like a Tame Impala followed by like an Arctic Monkey.
Yeah. I'm that old school fucking cringe cunt.
Yeah. Isn't that a few good Pokemon cards?
Yeah, and then finally,
And
casino.
the weekend.
Yeah.
The big star Brisbane casino.
Yeah, what's
the
latest,
behemoth.
bro?
Yeah.
Was it
Well, do you
dead?
want to go first or me go first?
Yeah, well, we come to the same conclusion, but
Yeah. we went to different parts.
Different parts, exactly,
We experienced the casino as a whole.
We actually stayed there on the Friday. Room fucking phenomenal. Hospital service phenomenal.
At the accommodation or just the whole venue?
Yeah, the combo.
I feel like I could have said to any single one of them, I would have just Dax bent over and said, "Give me a Rimmy," and they would have went,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Literally.
That's awesome.
cunt, the hospitality was off its head.
That's sexual assault. But fucking the entire sort of
Facilities.
facilities,
The compound.
infrastructure, fucking
the architecture, the
decor,
design,
architecture,
the
design,
facade.
any adjective to describe any of those words. That was all fucking top notch. Yeah, like I said, room fucking.
Was this your first time for both?
Yes,
there, or
definitely.
But by the time we got to the gaming floor, all the bars and restaurants were shut, so we didn't get to experience your side of the experience. What we both did experience, and we both concluded straight away, was the fucking lighting in the gaming floor, man. It's like this.
Yeah.
It's like a hospital,
Sterile,
man. Just
laboratory,
sterile, white,
hospital,
fucking
white, bright, very bright.
Can't I was cruising around with sunnies on and shit.
Yeah.
Man. Like, I'm not even joking, and
Yeah.
not for the reason you think, but
exactly.
also for that reason.
But beside the point.
Yeah, beside the point,
Yes.
needed them, man.
Yeah.
It was fucking shit.
Now, you know
the
what's
bars
interesting?
Were cool.
The
the bars
bar's
were,
cool.
Bro, remember that bar in the middle? The
Yeah.
lighting in that was perfect.
yeah, that cherry bar or whatever.
big circle thing.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
going,
It's got that
Why
little
the
DJ deck.
Yeah.
But also
And
like
it was
this-
like red velvet shit.
Yes.
And it was like dim lighting.
Sokoyo, the Japanese restaurant we went to, also Allura up on the top deck, and all the diners on the terrace. The lighting's perfect.
Yeah.
It's great little atmosphere. There's little lights on your tables. It shines down. It's a mood lighting. It's intimate. Like, it looks like a movie almost. But then, you get to the gaming floor and, I almost think, there's a regulation behind it. Because to nail the lighting throughout the whole building, except for the gaming floor, and they got done for the fucking money laundering shit.
Yeah, maybe.
It's
It's almost
something to do with security camera.
Correct.
You can see your face properly.
face detection and shit like that. I almost feel like it is that.
Even
Why
the
would they?
old-
Why would they only fuck up the gaming room?
Because even the old Cass in Brizzy, the Treasury, that main area was sick.
The
it
pit.
was nice warm lighting.
Yeah, it was warm lighting.
Yeah, it was warm
you can
lighting.
still
We were talking
have-
about this afternoon.
You can still have good lighting, man. And
Yeah,
it'd be
you're
a
right. It'd
nice
still be
colour,
well lit.
like-
Yeah, you are right. You are right. It can still be well lit, but you are. Because I'm waiting, right? We went to the casino floor last in our casino trip. So we've gone to the Japanese restaurant. We've gone to the Sky Deck. All the light. I've walked all around the terrace, looked at every single restaurant. I'm going, because you told me before I went, you'll see it when you see it. The lighting's fucked. And I'm walking around, I'm cunt, this lighting's fucking unreal. Could you not see in the dark? What the fuck's
The
going
tin
on?
of
Your
the
little
sunnies were throwing up.
what's going on, you little naked mole rat? And I was like, and then when we got up, as soon as we got out of the elevator, ding,
yeah.
opened up, and I was like,
Like you walked into the Severance floor. Just
yeah, bro, yes,
course.
Apple TV, bang.
Yeah, but other than that, the actual gaming floor was sick. Heaps of machines, heaps of tables. The sports bar is 24 hours, which is fucking cool. The old Treasury never used to be 24.
No.
So
I could have thought the sports bar could be bigger.
Yeah, a little bit
Any
bigger.
event, because I'm thinking, right,
I reckon it's designed like that on purpose. to be
Probably.
honest. So you take your drinks and go gamble. over
yeah,
there.
no, that's a fucking very good point.
It's
I
like
didn't
those
think
little
about that.
booths in the sports bar are cool as fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
Little leather. Oh, I think they're leather,
Yeah.
little, L-shaped booths, and
Yeah.
it's a cool spot, even if you had a group.
Yeah, definitely. Because as soon as I walked in there, I'm thinking UFC day. And I'm thinking, fuck, this basically has the same sort of seating capacity as any standard size pub that shows the UFC. And even then, there's cunts standing up everywhere. I'm not trying to even be negative, but I see what you're saying. It's probably get your drinks, Go gamble. We don't want you here sitting watching sport.
Go pay
Like-
$100 million fucking bill off to the government.
Yes.
The sports bar in Perth, for example, man, they had TVs the size of that fucking wall. Like, literally floor to ceiling. It was like walking into a foyer of fucking cinemas. Like, that's how
Yeah.
big their sports bar was.
Yeah.
That's like, you could barely see your mate from the fucking one side to the other. It was
Yeah.
fucking huge.
Okay.
But,
And the ones in Vegas are fucking like,
Yeah.
almost look like walking into the Coliseum.
yeah. But all in all, I was probably more disappointed than anything. And especially because I lost a lot of money. But
I think opposite for me. Like the other experiences.
But I
at the
didn't see
casino-
that. I didn't
I
get
know
to
you didn't get to see
experience
the like. But I remember the food was that good and the whole experience was that good. The service was that good. I remember. So we didn't gamble the first night because we went to the Japanese restaurant. We were both pretty tired after that. Billie Eilish the night before and whatnot. Went home and just kicked on in the room. And then the second night, like I was like, we're definitely going on the casino floor. Like I can't come all this way and not go. Like people would be asking me, what the fuck's wrong with you? So we did our dinner. I was like, we'll just go check it out. But like the casino was great except for the floor. Like I almost had so much more fun at these other little restaurants and bars. And like that heightened the experience and the actual gambling. So I thought that was interesting. I didn't expect that.
yeah.
That was surprising.
Yeah, we went to one of those little like upper floor, those little restaurants when we went a little while ago. There was still a fair few not open yet. But one of them was awesome. Went and got tappers. It was pricey as, but fucking elite, bro. I
And look-
can't remember which one it was.
Don't get me wrong. It's not a place you go to every night. It's that fucking anniversary, birthday, real special occasion. Saw a lot of fucking wheeling and dealing going on there. A lot of business chatter. Bit of ratter chatter. Oh, yeah. There was business
At
suits out the wazoo, even on the Sunday night.
At the castle, the restaurants.
Sorry,
surrounding.
the restaurants.
All the toilets.
No. No. At the
On the
fucking
Bulgarian
restaurants,
business
can't.
fucking powder.
Yeah, no. At the restaurants, there was a lot of whining, dining, 69ing, wheeling, dealing.
Yeah.
A lot of suits, a lot of fucking
Emphasis on the dealing.
big money contracts going on. So I thought that was really good. And so, I mean, it's exy, but it's not your...
Bit of boys' business club. about
Correct.
it.
Yeah, bit of BBC.
Yeah.
Bit of BBC.
Yeah.
BBC.
BBC.
Very nice. No, can't wait. But yeah, stay tuned for the Big Caddy video. And if you haven't already, go listen to the pod. The boys have a fucking really cool story on how the brand started and, you know, just all the ideas that got them from the initial concept to where it is now. And yeah, they got big plans for some golf days and they're going to try expand overseas as well, like I think some stage this year. So yeah, they got some big things in the works and they're obviously doing a couple YouTube videos as well. So
And just shout out to the boys. Like obviously they, you know, were so hospitable to us and whatnot. We were just talking this afternoon about the game because although I've had the game since Christmas, we just haven't had a chance to play it, sort of thing. Throughout the day, we had so much fun genuinely playing it because it doesn't go the way you think it's going to go. Like we had all our little planning meetings, our R&D sessions. We're going to use this one. It's going to fuck them up here and that and this. And none of the card. I don't think we used a single card except for their last one
That worked
out the way you thought it was going to work out,
Yeah.
which just added like so much fun to the day. And yeah, we're all of my regular golf crew, like as soon as I told them about it, they're like, next time we play golf, we're
because a
fucking playing
lot
it.
of the cards were like, if X happens on their shot, then Y punishment will happen. But if X didn't happen on their shot, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if they
Talked
don't
about
hit-
it on the
if
day.
they don't hit the green or if they don't, you know what I mean?
The
And
pressure really made us like exceed at the game, and
Yeah.
it was fucking good. It was fun.
And unfortunately, there's you won't be able to order it for a while because there's a product recall on all of that outstanding units because I brought to their attention many rules, many flaws that that they were even
Loopholes in the rules.
many loopholes, and
Yeah.
I am. When I'm playing for fucking sheep stations,
Brands.
I'm like, I need an exact rule set.
Yeah.
And
no grey area.
no grey,
no grey
no grey
area.
and Haas.
No Grant Haas.
No Grant
Very
Haas.
competitive, this cunt.
Yeah, and that's Bro, that's how I've lived my whole life playing games, man.
I'm trying to make the connection, the network. Steve's going, like, fuck that's happening, cunt.
I'm going to wrap this around your head, cunt.
I'm going to wrap this around your fucking head. I'm going,
you fucking cheating dog,
you
cunt.
cheating cunt. I'm going, bro.
Oh, yeah, and this cunt's saying to me back in the room, he's like, bro, I don't think they liked that, eh? They were like really skitzing out. And I'm like, what do you mean, man? I'm like, fuck.
This cunt just kicked on with me for 12 hours.
Yeah. But shout out to the boys, and make sure you get around this YouTube video when it comes out, because we just watched a little teaser and fuck me dead cup. It's like I haven't been that excited for a video than Jumanji: Revenge of the Arctic Monkeys.
Trailer comes out this week. Welcome back to episode 110. That was a big intro.
That's all right. We're a bit light on for the for the sports topics
content tonight.
Yeah, that's all right, bro. Well, where did you want to kick straight into here, Steve? I know we've got a bit of Vegas coming up, NRL Vegas, which off air we did have the conversation that it's just on a local level compared to this time last year. I know it was a new concept back then, and it was on everyone's fucking hit list to talk about at the pub. Who's going to Vegas? Fucking what about this Vegas thing? Just feel like it's lost its hype a little bit compared to last year. Like I didn't even know it was coming up in a week from now until someone reminded me on
it's
Sunday
this weekend.
Night. Yeah, so a couple of days from now. But yeah.
I love, the NRL and obviously all that they do, and I think they do a great job, but part of their operation is taking fucking constructive criticism. So as the expert here, I'll provide it.
Armchair experts.
No, seriously, I think they genuinely could have done a better job at marketing all this preseason stuff, because essentially when you see your favorite DJ or an artist, they drop a single before the album, it's to generate that hype to get people talking. I really feel like they've dropped the ball this year, and I know like the Maori All-Star game and the
Trials.
No, what's the other team? The
Maori
All-Stars. Oh, Indigenous All-Stars and the Maori
All-Stars.
Yeah, it's the same game.
Same game. Sorry, the All-Stars game, the NBA All-Stars game. So, not a lot of people were like hyped for that or even knew it was on.
Like they uploaded on SoundCloud, not your, Spotify and Apple
Correct.
Music.
Yeah. So it sort of flies under the radar, gets lost in the noise.
Underground abyss of the DJ world.
Lil Pump, Island Boys. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that what they should have done is like really just generate a lot of outside, because they were banking on the trial games and the All-Star game to like build the hype for the season. Whereas they needed to get basically a fire starter to get it to watch that to then it's like a kick-on effect, a dominoes falling over. So I think I think they might have dropped the ball.
I think an opportunity they've missed, Steve-O, and it's only just popped in my little pea brain now. Like some of these other sports, whether it's like NBL have started doing it, not that I follow NBL, where they like invite influencers to their games so they can upload content and try expand their game to audiences that might not have been interested in NBL. But what they could have done, go to all these big podcast companies, start talking about the trials that are coming up, footy's back, this and that. Like there's big opportunity there. Just because people are sort of falling off the legacy media of Fox and all this shit, because they just write these dud stories and run down the players. So why not get these other forums that actually support the players and, are mates with half of them and get them to build up something like the preseason, which, it's not overly exciting, but it's just leading back into the season, back into Vegas. So
you've absolutely fucking nailed it, because when I think back to it
bro,
now,
go home now.
Yeah, you can fucking pack up and fucking finish off. When I think about it,
back on.
I don't. Get your toenail back on. I don't digest any. I know you don't watch. I don't even know what the fuck you watch, but I don't watch any TV. Bro. Yeah, I know. I don't watch any TV. I know you barely watch any fucking TV. I know you don't watch any TV. We don't listen to any radio. So all that legacy media, if you're doing any marketing through that, that might get the old heads on, but you've got to ride the wave of people that are going to be talking about it when they go to work and when they're on the cruise, and all that sort of is all young people chatter. They're talking about it when they go to work and go to their little sporting event and all, in the group chats, and it all comes from all the NRL content I've digested so far has been Levels Network, and it's a great fucking podcast, but it's been and it's reactive to what's happened. You needed to do the get on it before to build the hype to then So
to then react to it.
You fucking nailed it, mate. Yeah, they need to get more involved with them people.
So if Landy's let me know, buddy, I'll come up with some more $1 million ideas for you.
Send the invoice.
Send the invoice.
But just before we jump into, we're going to do a little round 1 challenge for NRL. We all pick a match winner and try scorer as a collective. But firstly, nice tipping, everyone. Nice Sports tipping comp for NRL is back. If you're in last year, you're automatically back in the same comp. Another cash comp again. The details are on like the ESPN Footy Tips group, just in the description there. But yeah, if you haven't joined and you're keen, just jump over to one of our social media pages, go to the link in the bio, and it's one of the first links there in our link tree. So yeah, everyone, girls and boys, ladies and gentlemen, all get around.
Trans men, trans women.
Tipping.
Where did Chloe end up finishing last year?
She fell off hard, man.
She was up there the whole season
for most of it, and then just faded in the back end. Yeah,
Zoo faded,
and it's just
bad song.
It's just crazy tipping. Like we've said in previous years, a lot of the first rounds of tipping, it just goes to the opposite of what you think is going to happen. And, like a zero, there was one reel we made. If you tipped any more than 0 from 8, you know nothing about rugby league sort of thing, where there's an upset every game.
And these trial games, it's like opposite world. Like, we tried to do it with the margins, and then last week, and I'm going, what the fuck?
Speaking of, fucking Melbourne got dusted, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm a bit worried.
Every cunt's going, storm, roosters. But, like, man, they had fucking H.E., Munster. Fucking, they had chicken.
Howarth,
they had fucking everything.
Hughes played?
I can't remember.
No, he didn't. Wish he played.
Yeah,
Wishbone.
But he's no sleeper.
No, they're all the fucking grand final fucking runner-ups.
It was like 80% of their
regular
side
squad, and they're against the Cowboys.
Yeah. And Cows look
when they
sexy,
didn't go that well. When they didn't go that well against the Warriors, I just thought, look, they're just
but that was like a fucking B grade.
Yeah, and I'm going, look.
But
Melbourne
0
Brothers.
from 2, and you have like fucking the face of the NRL.
Yeah, and Craig, like, it doesn't matter if you're fucking playing Bush League or fucking the grand final. He hates losing.
I don't know if you read too much into that, or
I read heaps into it. I genuinely I don't think they'll make the top 4. And I think back to fucking the AI shit we were asking about, and it was like, like they were going to come 5th and shit, and I was like, pfft.
Yeah. Well, every cunt's like heavy on them to win the fucking premiership. Like
not anymore.
I'm pretty sure. What's the futures on them?
The boys are talking Sharks. That's what I'm hearing.
I think they'll 3 something.
350 or some shit.
Yeah.
Could be a fucking Broncos fucking comeback.
I see the Bronx looked pretty schmicko, eh? Whittaker
very
was
tight.
pretty happy. Or not happy, but he was pretty
he was
pleasantly surprised.
Creaming his jeans,
the Bronx and a few of the old heads were playing good that he respects.
Melbourne Storm 375, Penrith Panthers 450, Brisbane Broncos $7, Sharks $10. Brought to you by Senior Ned.
Bet it out.
To change. Bet it out. All the rest. You know the rest.
I know.
375, but man, like, when you go
so
0,
you're saying that's not value?
No, fuck no. The Sharks at $10 is value.
No.
Okay.
Well, the Bronx at
Clip this. Save that down there somewhere.
The Bronx at 7, man.
The Bronx, that's good value, I reckon. I really like the Bronx.
Hunty, man. Fuck.
Yeah, apparently he's just going to add so much.
Did you catch any of the highlights or anything? I didn't really.
A little bit. Nothing major.
Because I was off my Tyrone Wishart.
You're off your lemon spread. A little bit. And then obviously, listen to the fucking podcast just to get a bit of a concise review, like within the hour, just figuring out what teams were missing, what teams were needing, what teams are looking good. Roosters apparently in big trouble.
True.
Big.
What, like ATO trouble?
Big,
or AFP trouble?
Big ATO trouble.
Yeah.
Like,
really?
They're not even asking for the money back. They're sending the
troubles.
fucking AFP up.
Yeah, right.
Arrest this motherfucker.
They're just going to start fucking repossessing shit.
Yes.
Yeah. Couple of Steedens.
Yes.
What, a couple of boys Signos on there or what?
Yeah. Well, cop this. They haven't even got their 30-man squad filled up.
Yeah, right.
They got 25 out of 30 signed.
So what's that mean?
So what? We can go get a start for
We
them.
could go get a start.
Jump on a train.
We'll go talk to
try and make
Uncle
the
Nick
top
and
30.
say, brother, I'm not a sing how to sick you. No, that's just odd, I feel. Like, usually they're fucking trying to beat players
Was
away
that
with the
just
stick.
Maroon's origin chat to throw everyone off?
I don't know. They fucking
Like
got pump on. They got pump on the
Cam
Knights.
Smith's fucking blown his toenail in the warm up. He's out. It's
He's
like-
blown his toenail. Like you could talk. But they got pump on the Knights. And they had.
I just don't know what.
They had Lenu, Lindsay Collins, Sandon Schmidt,
Shandor Earl.
Shandor Schmerl, fucking
But how many minutes are these boys playing?
like like they played the whole game.
No, that's wrong.
Okay.
On the app,
Okay.
it says they all play 80 minutes, but 30 players can't play 80 minutes. It's some fault there.
Yeah, of
So I don't
course.
know how.
But
long
Winnemere
they're
was saying,
actually
"Yep, dog shit. They're not going to make the 8."
playing. Who's
Yeah,
that?
right.
Winnemere Mason.
Roosters.
Yeah, Big Willie said the Roosters.
Well, isn't it lucky that big multi we put on didn't fucking?
Fucking yeah.
Did we have Roosters?
Yeah, we
mate?
had Roosters make top 4. I think.
No, we
top
only
8.
had.
Top 8, I think.
Yeah. Anyway,
Storm top 4, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Definitely Storm top four.
Which is, oof.
but basically,
Let's
like,
do a new one.
yeah, let's do a new
How
one.
much did we put on that? 500. Holy fuck.
Fucking hell.
I was going to win 70 grand.
That
Yeah,
is
it's been 70
outrageous.
grand. Yeah, that was
and the
pretty
fact
outrageous.
that you let that happen is, that's
Bro,
on
I
you.
liked it. It's
He was
just,
asleep behind the wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just blind optimism, brother.
It
It's
was
just
blind optimism.
Well, there you go. The 500 that we're going to pay you to do this video,
putting it on.
take it out and we'll put another bet on.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fair. That's so fair.
I think that first round, just going off what we said, every year, I just always think I'm going to go with the favourite, like to who I think. It's always the opposite. So I'm going to go opposite round this year. I am genuinely going to pick who I don't think will win.
Well, how about
No,
we
but-
do that instead of what I said before, like who we think should win, and then we'll just go with
Do
the opposite.
We'll go with the
Right,
opposite.
get them up.
Get them up, Steve-O,
Righto,
my
okay.
brother, on our friends, our partners at Ned's.
Our best, our only.
Little teaser, you'll be seeing some more Ned's content as of next week. They're back on board, so thank you, Ned's.
Well,
Yep.
don't count
you,
your chickens,
Neds.
brother.
See what happens. Okie dokie. So, Canberra Raiders, New Zealand Warriors. I think the Warriors are going to win. They look really good in the trials. They got some good up and comers.
Same.
Raiders.
Are you going to multi these up, buddy?
Yep.
Yeah.
And because fucking you got Huddy Young and fucking
Yeah.
whoever else flogging the fuck out of each other, so
Yeah.
turmoil at the club. Every
Yeah.
cunt reckons Ray's going to get wooden spoon.
Yeah. So, Raiders. So then we got the Penny Panthers versus the Cronulla Sharks. Well, I think Penny Panthers would win that. But they've
Yeah.
lost their first season game pretty much every
Yes,
year.
yes.
And do you think, traveling over to Vegas and fucking Mount Druitt, pretty different sort of place?
Yeah.
It's like
One's a desert, one's a mountain.
they're out of their
Yeah.
habitat, natural habitat.
Yeah. They're sucking in the desert air and
So
they're used to the
Panthers
mountain
should
air.
win, meaning Sharks for
Sharks, yeah.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah. So Sydney Roosters versus the Brisbane Broncos. Brisbane Broncos. I think that the Brisbane Broncos would win.
Yeah.
So we're going the Roosters. At
Then we got the Roosters,
$2.70.
Roosters.
The
And
Roosters,
there's
Roosters.
ominality in that.
Yeah,
there
I
is.
know.
Yeah.
And
Both
like
went to Vegas last year,
Yeah.
right?
But this is what you mean. Everything we just said then, every single fucking thing have alluded to the Broncos.
Yeah.
And what happened last year?
Yeah. Broncos
Not a
fucking lost.
fucking thing came
Who
off.
they lose to? Manly in the season.
No,
opener.
Broncos played the Sydney Roosters and they lost the Sydney Roosters. They got
Oh, did
pumped.
they?
Yeah,
Who
the
they
Rabbitohs
lost?
lost
And was
to
it Bunnies?
Manly.
And was it Bunnies?
And Manly, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Next two, this is going to be a hard one.
Yeah.
The Tigers or the Knights. Now, Jerome...
Let's just dive into
don't-
this one a
yeah.
bit deeper, I reckon.
Right, I dive in deep.
For me, it's a new squad.
Mm.
Everyone's going, yeah, they've got this, that, and the other, but I just don't think they've. One preseason isn't enough. You need proper reps, proper.
You
games
need real
played.
game time.
But so in
Therefore,
in
the Newcastle
in a normal
Knights will win.
context, we're saying
Knights.
Knights would win.
should win,
But the
Yeah.
West
So
Tigers
we're
are
going the
opposite.
West
Yeah,
Tigers.
we're
Yeah,
going the West
beautiful.
Tigers.
I like that.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Now, fuck, I don't like this one, but we've got Dolphins versus South Sydney. We've got the old boys wanting to fucking say fuck you to Wayne. Rabbitohs, Cam Murray out, Latrell Mitchell out. Shaq Mitchell. Who the fuck's Shaq Mitchell? Is that
Yeah,
Latrell's brother?
Latrell's
or something?
brother.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Fucking
You know,
sick.
you know Shaq Wes?
Yeah, Shaq West, Mo Bamba. He's Mo Bamba.
Nothing to do with that.
So in this scenario, I really think the Dolphins would win. So that means South Sydney.
So what are the odds here? Sorry.
Yeah, so
$1.57 for the Dolphins,
Yeah.
$2.35
See,
for the
I
Rabbitohs.
like
But
that,
I
man.
don't like that. I mean, I do like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Because Dolphins should win.
Yeah.
But then
The Rabbitohs have
it's
got
not
Wayne.
so far out of the realm that
Yeah,
the Rabbitohs are going to
yeah.
come
Like
out.
Dolphins have a few injuries as well, man.
Yeah.
No Trey Fuller, Fleggy still
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
And 90%, 90 fucking percent, because you can't go 100% of the public. 90% is the cap, fucking a la Darren Brown mentalist.
Yeah.
Would have said that exact same thing. Latrell out, Murray out, Askin,
I know.
whatever fucking.
And I have a feeling Wayne will like that the odds are stacked against
Yeah.
him. And he's no loyal. He's loyal to the current cause. So
fucking oath he
he'll
is.
want to just punish the Dolphins and go, I set your club up, but
Yeah.
fuck you. I'm at the back at the bunnies, baby.
Yeah. He's got his own fucking
Western
agendas.
Sydney, my boys.
He's got his own comp going on in his head.
yeah, for sure.
So then we got St. George Illawarra, $2.60 versus
So we
the
just went
Doggies.
Rabbitohs there.
Yeah, we went Rabbitohs there, yep.
Sorry.
So then we go St. George Illawarra versus the Canterbury Bulldogs. Fuck.
You would think the Doggies
The
should
Doggins.
win.
So we go the Dragons.
Yeah, but man, Dragons, yeah.
The Dragons have been playing well.
They've got, who have they got? Lomax there now?
Valentine Holmes.
Val.
No, they don't have Lomax. They lost
Oh,
Lomax.
sorry, they lost Lomax.
Valentine's Holmes, Clint Gutherson,
Oh, they got
Cole
Gutho, sorry,
Flanagan.
yeah.
oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, they have been actually going pretty well.
Who replaced like Hunt as that hooker half? Or they just got Flano and that Sloan.
Sloane's at
Williams.
Sloan Williams.
I don't
yeah.
know what
Neighbour.
Sloane's doing. Sloane Williams.
Yeah. Okay, he's probably on the tractor, bro.
Yeah, he's on the tractor next
Flashing
door.
some hay.
Fucking oath he is.
Williams, me neighbour.
Yeah, we neighbour Sloane Williams.
Yeah, right. We'll go Dragons then.
Manly Seagulls versus the North Queensland Cowboys.
What are the odds?
$1.57 for the Eagles, $2.35 for the Cowboys.
Well, from what I've seen,
For me, I think the Cows should win that one.
Really?
I don't know.
yeah,
Is that we
no,
can outvote me here?
Yeah, no.
I just think based off form of like watching them against the Storm, I did catch a little bit of that game.
Yeah, man.
Like last year, Manly were fucking hot and cold, man. Some
yeah,
of
they
them
were
fluffed
hot
their
and
way
cold.
through the finals and whatever.
Yeah.
Cows, there's something about them in the preseason.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
doing preseason.
So
in
we go
way
Manly.
hotter conditions. They're fucking well-oiled, machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, bro. I was about to say the same thing.
So-
For me, Cows, regardless of the odds there, I reckon Cows should have won that.
So on that occasion, we're tipping Manly.
Manly.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Nice.
What's that? Give us this. Is gonna
Hang
be
on, we got one last game.
What?
Our favourite game. Melbourne Storm versus Parramatta Eels.
Fuck.
A classic tale as old as time itself.
Can we hack the system and say we all believe that the Eels are going to win?
Well, I genuinely think they will, though.
You reckon?
They've been looking pretty fucking hot.
But they lost fucking the
And
king,
fucking
brother.
Storm's been playing shit.
Yeah.
But don't Storm win every round one game
Yeah.
since,
Since 2000 or some shit.
Let's hack the system.
Yeah.
The Eels are going to win.
Yeah, I genuinely think the Eels will win.
No.
they could upset. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Righto, we're going
What
the
is the
Eels
odds
then.
without that? What's the odds
Okay,
without
hold on. Holy cunt. So, with those
Because
eight,
we've pretty much all but Manly, we've tipped all the upsets based on the bookies odds, right?
that's correct.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, let me get this out of here. Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah, that's in there.
And price booster cunt.
Yeah, price booster cunt. So,
Brought to you by Ned's.
Ned's betted out 1,049 and 25.
Holy shit, cunt.
Yeah.
We're rich. I'm going to stomp on your unconscious head.
So
Yeah.
it clatters off the canvas.
Yeah, fuck it. Is that with the Eels in there?
That's with the Eels in there.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we
Let's
can
just-
always get to a cash out.
Yeah.
You said no to cash
No,
outs.
I know, but in this instance,
Fucking hell, you made the rules for when it suits you.
the rules for these.
Rules for thee and rules for me.
Yeah, exactly. But when it
Taking the Eels out,
Yeah, what's that get you?
Oh.
Drop it down to like 500.
255.
still,
Yeah.
just a measly fucking 250 in the back pocket.
Yeah.
What are we putting on it? 100?
Yeah, we'll throw a hundo on there.
Yeah. Righto. Without
Why
the
knew it.
Eels.
Without the Eels?
Yeah.
Do we just
What's
take
that?
that game out?
Yeah, I've just taken the game out.
Yeah.
What's that, 25K?
Yeah, that's 25K.
Fucking, we're rich. We're going back to the Star Casino.
A little bit of investment with the fellas. Me and the fellas are going back to the Star Casino.
Yeah, brother. I like it.
Righto.
I like it.
We'll put it on and then just transfer out of the fucking
I shall.
fucking thing.
Out of the Yenos
Don't
business
do it
game.
that way, but we'll do it the proper way.
Okay.
We'll do it the proper way.
Yeah, we'll do it the real way.
Yeah, right. Wow, I like that. That could be a new segment almost. Eh?
Every start of every season.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
just, you know.
Or just every week.
round.
No, every couple.
Every week.
Yeah,
There's
well,
way that's
like
happening.
say we're coming into like origin period and it's like, let's
Oh,
tip the fucking...
Well,
yeah.
every week we're 0 from 4. So if we
Yeah.
went the fucking opposite, we'd be rich, baby. We're rich.
Yeah. Yeah, very nice. Well, Steve-O, somehow share that with me. We
Yeah.
can talk about it off air. That's
Yeah.
right. Well, boys, do we want to get into bet techs, eh? To round
Yeah.
us out. And I just want to say another shout out to the Big Caddy boys. So on the podcast last week with the Big Caddy boys, we were just saying how we've run a few punters club competitions and how it just really highlights like when you're doing the admin of these comps, how shit every cunt is at gambling. And they had a similar story that, you know, they've just done the traditional punters club where you rotate someone who's betting each week, etc. And yeah, they were saying the same thing. Like, someone one week's going, bro, let's load up, you know, a couple thousand on this horse. And it's like, bro, you can't even hit a bet with $20. Why the fuck would you put 4,000 on this? And yeah, they reckon theirs was the world's shittest punters club. I disagree. I reckon our few punters club comps had to be up there with one of the worst, like,
Performing.
win to loss
ratios that I've ever seen.
Yeah, for sure. But anyway, we asked them on this YouTube video yet to come, boys, we're 0 from 3 on this bet tech segment. Give us a bet for the week. And DK's come back with the 2-leg multi. Was trials, and, you know, this second leg I'm about to read, you go, that's a little bit of a Hail Mary. But he went Bronx 13 plus against Doggies. They won by 16. And Ben Hunt to score, which that probably was paying like
$4, bro. That would
you reckon?
Yeah, that would have been paying 4s.
I reckon just on the minutes restriction, it would have been 10.
No,
Is there a way we can check?
Couldn't have been 10, but I'll tell you what he's paying this week
Did
to
it win?
score.
No.
Did Ben Hunt not score?
Yeah,
Did he
Ben
play
Hunt didn't
much?
score, bro.
Yeah.
13 plus hit, but Ben Hunt didn't score. So we thought it... Sorry?
Did he play much, but?
It's, bro, you can't tell on the app because it says
Yeah.
everyone played 80 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they don't have the markets for next week, but yeah, B Hunt, he's usually paying like $3.75, $4. He's around that sort of mark.
He's paying DCE odds, can't
Yeah,
11K,
exactly.
babe.
Yeah,
Chill.
I'm a bad boy.
Yeah. So, boys, what do we got for Bet Tech this week to close
So
this out?
are we making
No, we're doing a
one
Vegas special, aren't we?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
we're doing.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
so
or
what
are
do
we
you got?
making one to combat them?
Well, they lost.
Yeah,
We were just thought it'd be an interesting exercise if they got a point on the
Hang
board
Yep.
before we did.
Here we-
You're on the podcast.
Yeah, mate, no, I tell you what, you know what? I'm just about on the same place as when I rang you last time.
Really? Well, as soon as I saw you ringing, I thought, oh, fuck, we were mid-conversation. I thought, hold the show. We've got to...
How's the knee pulling up?
How's the knee? What happened to his knee?
After a couple of weeks. Remember his knee was playing up?
Oh, yeah. Last time we were on the pod, you were talking about your knee and you told the doctor.
Too much chicken. Too much
Too
chicken,
much chicken
Scotty.
fucked your knee.
I had a horizontal tear.
Horizontal tear of the MCL.
Meniscus.
Yeah, of the meniscus, sorry.
Meniscus. Yes.
Stop the
And,
chicken and it healed itself.
Yeah, no, just some ice packing at night time.
Ice packing. That sounds red hot.
Pandol the morning and I fixed it.
Yeah. Nah, it's all a scam, isn't it, Scotty?
Nah, and I tell you what was a scam. It was 3.5 fucking hard. I had to go back to original.
Did ya?
Yeah, that fixed the fucking knee, I reckon.
Yeah, just a bit of fucking concrete in the old gullet every night.
Yeah. Hey, listen, anyway, I was going to talk to you about a job, but I'll let you guys go and I'll let you keep pottying up and I'll talk later.
Cheers, Scotty.
Thanks, unofficial man.
Cheers, mate.
I haven't got any real big mail or material for you at the moment.
No, that's all right. You've done enough.
Roger.
Over and out.
See you, brother.
Over there. motherfuckers.
Bye-bye.
Oh, well, I love that, eh? I love a good fucking phone a friend.
Little Scotty
a
Stevens fucking segment.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, well, what do we got, boys? Vegas special. It's lost its hype. It's going ahead. Maybe they just
It's
got...
going ahead. It might not be.
Yeah, they'll come to the kickoff and they'll go, due to unforeseen circumstances.
Fire Festival 2.
Fire Festival 2
Yeah.
is going ahead instead of NRL Vegas. round one.
Yeah. So, yeah, Billy McFarlane's bought all your tickets. Yous are all going to fucking Fire
He's
Festival
going
2.
to Mexico.
Yeah,
and
yous are all going to
Fire
Mexico.
Fest.
He's chartered you all
They've
planes
redirected
there.
the flights.
Yeah.
You thought you were getting off at Vegas?
What you're going to do
Getting
is
off at the Gulf of America.
email fire@qantas.com.au and our Fire Festival
FYRE.
Yeah.
our Fire Festival representative at Qantas will direct. We've got a massive team that's working day and night to fucking change over all your flights.
Oh my god!
Oh, fuck,
It's funny because like you're actually experienced in the festival circuit. That was the most professional thing you've ever said on this fucking podcast.
Literally was that? Like I thought he had a real job for a second.
Oh my god!
What do you got, Steve? What
Yeah,
fire
but-
bet can you give us? For
Yeah.
the Vegas
Come on,
trip,
Billy
brother?
McFarlane.
This is fire, brother. A couple of fucking
Flame emojis, brother.
Couple of
Worst
fucking
lineup coming right now.
Yeah.
Get your
And if
ears
it wasn't
ready.
for responsible gambling,
Side note: if you fucking buy a ticket to that, like, is that whole saying of "fool me once, shame on me"?
Fool me twice, shame-
No, sorry, fool me once, shame on you.
You.
Fool me twice, shame
Shame
on
on
me.
me.
Honestly, this time round, it will sell out even quicker because
think
cunts
so.
will want to go and record and see it fail.
I
again.
know, that's what
And
I
it's,
thought.
And it's like the anticipation's like, how fucked up is this one going to be? So let's just go.
Let's
Get
just go to
tickets.
get the content.
Yeah.
It's the first
Whereas
thing
the
I
first
thought.
one was like, it was meant to be legit. It was all like these rich fucking influence of B-list celebrities.
Cara
Yeah.
Delevingne and shit.
Yeah, doing these promo videos. So like the common man seemed like they didn't go to the last one.
Yeah.
Which sort of
What
made
a weird turn of
Yeah, which
events,
sort of
isn't
made
it?
it even funnier because it was all these like rich fucking
I
stuck
might
up people
watch it.
stuck on this island
I
with
know. All demanding
ham,
fucking
cheese, plastic
everything. Yeah.
sandwiches.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't get better, but I don't mind that plastic cheese. It's good. No, I'm being serious. It's,
God, I can see it in your eyes. It's scaring me.
Yeah.
Put the
but-
glasses on.
Yeah, the
We should
common
get an
man.
astrology reading on fucking Vegas and Fire Festival.
Yeah.
There's got to be something in that.
Yeah.
Well, what, kick us off, Steve, with
Yeah.
your bet first.
So the common man at Fire Festival this weekend's betting Ronaldo Mulatalo to score, paying 220, and that's going to go into over alternate total points over 36.5 in the Raiders Warriors game. Bit sus on the Penny Panthers Sharks game just because, you know, typically fucking, I think like Penrith have held Sharks to 0 points like over the last, like every time they've played it was like fucking,
Last 3 times they've
I think
played
the
them,
last time
held
they
them to
played it
0.
was 42-0.
yeah.
Before the finals game last year.
Oh, yeah,
that was
yeah.
that one where Jerome just fucking went off his head, scored 44 on them.
So I know that's a little bit contradictory, me picking a fucking
Overs.
Cronulla Sharks try scorer.
Oh, yeah.
But I just think new look fucking pennies, like totally new looking. And the odds reflect that $1.65 to 220 Sharks. I just think maybe like Sharks could have almost pre-hyped for that, saying like, this is our chance. Like, fuck these cunts. Let's fucking...
Yeah, they've got a bit of
Let's
vengeance in
show
their,
them, let's show
in their
them the
blood.
passing of the guard.
Yeah.
They got a bit of
They
vengeance in
reckon they want to put up fucking memes, fucking nil all the dates and shit like that. So anyway, Mulatalo does like the bomber try as well. So fucking if he does go over, just take that with a grain of salt.
What odds you got there, bro?
And then into the Raiders Warriors over 36.5. I think that could just be an absolute fucking schmozzle, you know, like
Savage into fucking...
into Huddy Young, into fucking Clockstad, into fucking RTS. Like that could be fucking 87 points in that game. So
it could be an NFL score, that one, quite literally.
Yep. So that gets you $3.10 with a price boost on Sir Nedley's.
Nice, bro. I actually like that one, eh?
Yep.
Very nice. Well, I've gone plain and simple. Really want to get off the donut board here on the bet techs. Start strong for said punishment yet to be decided. don't know where we're at with that, but we'll come back to that. Yeah, Raiders, Warriors, I agree with you, Steve. I believe it's going to be a bit of a shootout. It'll be the score at halftime will be like 20-18 or something in my eyes. So there'll be lots of tries. And in those tries, I'm hoping Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, who scores tries for an absolute living. Absolute rugby league living.
No Bamba.
Yeah, I believe he's going to go over. He is playing on the wing, $1.96.
Is he playing on the Sting?
Yeah. Anytime try scorer. So, $1.96, not bad. Throw that in and, with another leg, and it's pretty decent odds if you ask me.
Who's fullback? Klokstad.
I think Klokstad, bro.
Yeah, right.
Charles Nickel.
They've got a lot of hyphenated,
we've discussed it before.
Yeah, they're the most hyphenated team in history.
That might be your something in your astrology up there, Steve.
Well, so this is the overall heading for today, right?
Yeah, Nickel Klokstad is fullback.
Yep, like it.
So RTS on the Sting, $1.96, please.
You're gonna love
Jackson?
this. You're gonna love this. Overall message.
Yeah.
Go.
Get it out.
Oh, sorry, that's an
Neds.
Neds app.
That's an Neds app. Sorry, wrong app.
Yeah.
Overall message: go deeper. The do's are moving on, distance, and speaking terms. So distance meaning Las Vegas. So this is good.
Everyone's moving on to Fire Festival.
Yeah, moving on to Fire Festival. You're gonna love this, right? The first thing of the don't do.
Yeah.
Don'ts. Hot takes.
Yeah.
Which means the favourites, and we've just bet all the fucking
Wow.
opposites.
I fucking love that, bro.
That is some good omenology.
Yeah.
Omenology?
Omenology.
Yes,
Omenology.
Bit of omenology.
Yeah,
Nice.
fucking oath, guys.
The other one is nitpick and strong sense. I don't think they're fucking...
Yeah, well, we didn't nitpick.
No, we didn't.
We literally fucking had a system and we went boss.
And I don't know what the strong sense mean, but...
We definitely had a strong sense for that
our
system.
spidey senses were
No, it's
tingling.
scent as in like...
Oh, yeah.
Not strong sense. Yeah, strong scent.
Steve hasn't showered since Gold Coast, so getting a
He's got a bit of a strong
getting a
scent.
strong scent coming from
He
our
was
left.
stinking at the truck stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, look, I'm loving that on our new segment of omenology.
What was your bet? Sorry.
Oh, yeah, sorry. My bet was Xavier Savage, try scorer, and Ronaldo Mulatalo.
Yeah.
So,
Try scorer.
Try scorer is paying what?
what's
Sorry,
that
bro.
pay, bro? Yeah.
It was paying...
Make sure to put that in the
Because
chat,
both
please.
those boys
Quickly,
have
I'll put it in the
really strong
chat.
sense.
And it was $4.51, which I don't mind whatsoever.
Yeah, what's so not?
And I'm pretty sure something to do with the Las Vegas area code is like 451.
Yeah, Beverly Hills 90210.
90210. I'm wrong. I'm all off the fucking
Any
deep end.
any more news on the LA bushfires? Like conspiracies?
No, there's no news at all. They're just burnt to a crisp. There's nothing there.
Yep.
Yeah,
There's
right.
no-
Maybe
All
we can
died.
go pick up a cheap house there.
Yeah.
Like maybe that can be HQ. Just like this
yeah.
burnt out
We just
fucking
go chuck a
flock down.
caravan.
Yeah, bro. Proper.
Yeah.
Chuck a fucking
idea.
Portaloo on
Yeah.
there.
Fuck, we were talking a bit about Antarctica on the way down to Gold Coast. Last
We need a
fucking
bit
week.
more evidence.
We need a little bit more research.
Bermuda Triangle got to run as well.
Fucking the
Steve
Bermuda
sending
Triangle got a
fucking
big run.
AI videos of a plane upside.
Stop.
I'm going,
No, we
bro.
got to talk about that on there.
If
That was
that's
so-
real, fucking hell. If that's,
Did you see that, Lexi? Oh, I can't. I'm going to send that to you. That.
Oh, my God.
All I could think of was like, you delirious, scrolling through your phone going like, wait, what? No, can't. No. That's all I can see.
I prefaced it by saying looks pretty fat.
No, you said
But
surely this is a G up,
Yeah.
which means in your head that you thought there was a chance it was real.
Yeah, well, there is
like there's a slight chance it's real.
there is a
And all I
chance.
could think of is that concentrated look you do where you're like, can't, no. Like, what? That's all I could think of.
There is a chance. There's a
Yeah, there's a
chance.
chance. It's a real video.
There's a
Like
chance. There's
that,
always a
that
chance.
one that was supposed in Antarctica with all them like statues.
Yeah.
That,
Oh,
that,
yeah.
that was realer looking, which was so fake than that plane one.
Fuck.
So, boys, that fucking bet we put on it must be a fucking goer because 2 people have already followed it. I just decided to share it in the group. Just put $1 on it.
Yeah.
Just so you can share it.
Yeah.
Fucking 2 people, bang, already on it.
The opposites, the Oppo
Yeah,
whips.
the Oppo bet.
Yeah.
Well, boys, check this. Stay with me now.
Yeah.
Next
Drop
week's
the bomb, Oppie.
episode is 111.
Wow. What does that mean?
There's some astrology. I don't know.
But
There's
what
some
does that
terminology
mean?
in that.
I don't know, but there's
Terminology.
something in that.
Yeah, there's definitely. Well, I think they're like the wonder numbers or something. I'll have to ask Friday. She knows what they all mean.
Yeah, they're called like angel numbers or
wish-
some
yeah,
shit.
and
But
it's like
isn't
a wish
angel
number.
only 2 numbers? Like,
No,
like
no,
11,
it's-
Hold on.
Because 888 means fucking fortune and
And
shit.
666 is like devil.
Yeah, that's
77
me.
cents like
111 means
Last
like,
story to fucking get us out of here, guys. This just goes to show there is genuinely gambling gods up there. So on the way down, Friday's big number is 333. And so when Steve and I went to first get drinks, like we decided to call into the Broad Beach Bowls Club, the BBC. Not to be confused with the other
Business Boys Club.
yeah,
Business
or the
Boys
other
Club.
BBC.
BBC.
or the
CIM.
popular broadcaster in
Yeah, the British something broadcaster.
Well, we were staying on level 3, room 3.
Level
check
3,
in at
room
3.
3. We
Yeah,
checked in
checked
at
in at
3.
3.
And then we like went to the thing and Steve's like, I'm looking for a fucking 33 on the pokies because like Friday's been harping on about it. It's a sign. Me and Friday, when we first went to the casino with Steve that night, we're betting on 33. Didn't end up coming up, whatever. The second night, he's at the casino with Damo. We've left. Do you end up coming back with like $100 on, and you went 28?
Yeah, it was. It
All
was
money rinsed, right? Nothing left. The fucking bottom of the barrel's been scraped.
Yeah.
red 23. Sorry.
He pulls out a red 23 and goes, because he says to Damo, what's your lucky number or birthday or whatever it is, right? Last $100, yep, fuck it, $100 chip, we're putting it on red 23.
Yeah.
23 or 33?
Sorry, 23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think it went, though?
33.
Black 33.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just goes to show that he's gambling
He
gods.
didn't follow the signs.
No.
Just
because-
didn't follow the signs. Deepen up. Go deeper.
Yeah, go deeper. Yeah.
Didn't
and
go deep enough.
I was severely inebriated at
Yeah.
that stage, but and by that stage, it's usually only, I find omenality to only be like a 12 to 24 hour period.
Yes.
By that stage, it was
Yeah.
the signs were gone.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
there could have been
there's a temporal window.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you've got to
Like
fucking
at
hit
that
it.
stage, you were like a 4 hours off a shut up.
yeah.
2/3 of the way to a shut up.
Shut up. And I was like, oh, sorry, Dale.
So dumb.
Sorry, Dale.
Righto, well, we should shut up. now.
Righto, gentlemen.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week. We'll do it all again, baby.
Well,
Bye-bye.
so yeah.